It's gonna be a good day here in the zone. What's going on, everybody? We got McMark in the house already. What's up? We got Shadow Ops over on YouTube. Alright, the YouTube feed is back. And on YouTube, I put Funny Frog and Funny HTTPS in the title of the stream. Because on Monday, I forgot to bring up the YouTube chat feed, so I didn't see their chats until much later, so they were probably sitting there frustrated, being like, why is Alex not responding to anything? And there was a reason for it, so I'm sorry. Hopefully they see this. Shadow Ops is waiting to go back to work after Beryl, which is, of course, hurricane, tropical storm, whatever it is, Beryl, KO'd power at your work. Alright, so at least you get a break at work. JJ has the second chat of the day. McMark says off, oof, oof. Alright, Ghost Burb's gonna get some sleep. Wow, you got a 1:30 a.m. shift to report to in the near future. Well, I appreciate the kind words, Ghost Bird. Thanks for popping in. Get some great R&R. Alright, Shadow Ops is okay with that whole no chat thing because Shadow Ops was not here on Monday. Alright, Shadow Ops says it was indeed a Category 1 hurricane. There you have it. Ghost of Burb's got the Burb essence. And I'm actually gonna, instead of waiting until, you know, the full, right at 4 p.m., I'm gonna switch over to the game early so we can see the amazing introduction video. McMark just had a storm. McMark just had a storm. Did you walk around outside in the storm and get hit by any tritones? Alexa has a hello for us. What's up, Alexa? And Judah Allen is ready to have a blast, now in 3 full, robust dimensions. McMark confirms no. Alright, let me go ahead and open the game, and then I'll grace you guys with the intro movie. McMark has notes. Yeah, and Sam, hi Sam. Sam is wondering if is the race open for us. It's very likely that we are gonna, have, you'll have the chance to get in on the races. So I guess what I should do first is hop into a lobby and see if, anyone is even in there. Alright, McMark's gonna be back. Alexa's got the tip of the tea kettle. And Judah Allen is wondering if we can play the Sonic Gems Collection music theme. Is that in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform? Because we're about to play that. Let's hop over to the zone. Hey, what's up? Uh-oh, it's not 4 p.m., so I can't be on camera yet. Alright, we're just vibing with this. Great intro. Alright, nice. Sam's gonna get in the house. Judah Allen wonders, what's the latest music theory video? Well, I can't say too much, but patrons know quite a bit of detail about what to expect. I can say that one thing that I've said, hey, what's up, Otto? Yeah. One thing that I've 90% sure I mentioned on stream is that I'm targeting the end of July for a 2-video. Hey, Funny Frog. No, you don't have to. Okay, so Funny Frog is in the house. No, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Funny Frog. Funny Frog says, you're so sorry if you were frustrated a few days ago. No, it's all my fault. I'm really sorry. I forgot to open up the YouTube window, and I didn't see your chats until much later. And hey, yeah, funny HTTPS. So I just wanted to give that shout out because I'm sure it was very frustrating when you were chatting and like, why isn't Alex reading any of the chats? So I just wanted to make sure you knew, so you're not giving up on Alex Yard streams forever. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone knew. Alright, thanks for your understanding. Now, Sam says you can't chat during the race, and I think that makes perfect sense. Your hands are going to be busy dealing with your controller. Judah Allen says Rystar music theory soon. Dude, I love Rystar. And it's 4 p.m. You know what that means. Alex is in the house. What's up, everybody? It's going to be a great day today. But a necessary ingredient to have a good day is plugging the damn controller in. It's over there. And then Shadow Ops says, did I have a rebuttal from Undertale? What do you mean exactly? Could you maybe rephrase that question? Alright, so let me go ahead and... button mapping on or something? Is that Vice? Alexa's cashing in on a robust watch streak. Alright, yeah, Shadow Ops. I can talk about that, definitely. Let me just get set up with this, though. Maybe I have to reopen the game. Oh, no. Yeah, I probably have to reopen the game. Sorry, team. Because my controller wasn't plugged in yet. Yeah, so today's not going to be a super long stream. we're going to look at a touch of games done quick. You know, and also I don't want to abuse fair use conventions. And we did have an unexpected discuss segment on Monday. Oh yeah, so Funny Frog, I think it was Funny Frog that asked about you know, a content creator that made a part 1 video and then a part 2 video. So of course I saw your chat too late, but once I did see it, I read it out loud, and someone that was still watching the stream was like, "Oh, Alex, can you talk about that?" So pretty much, Funny Frog, I did answer that question in great detail as the last segment of Monday's live stream. Now, where's the online area? Matchmaking, right? Not completing. Huh, I don't remember doing that, but I believe it. This is what I need, though, right? Matchmaking. Searching for games. Yeah, is this where you are going, Sam? Is it matchmaking that you're going to? Can I create a lobby? And I haven't forgot about your other question. Alright, custom match. Yeah, let me see if I can find that. Oh, custom game. Online. Yeah, I'll just do race.
Choose your track.
Is this a Grand Prix? Oh no. Start simple.
Choose your difficulty.
Wow, Auto Yeah says Siva Gunner. Oh, I'm gonna do hard. Yeah. Siva Gunner just released a Bomberman themed album. You couldn't be happier. That's wicked cool. I saw that fan art you shared. Alright, so I don't know. Oh, if I hit X, can you see that? Yeah, you can. Alright. Yeah, so do you know how to find this? Alright, JJ says, just go in the standard lobbies, because it's a tumbleweed server. Okay, so in other words, just go where I had been matchmaking. It's got to be this, right? Let me know if it's not. Oh, nice. Alright, so I got in. We're starting out at Curie Maison. So, yeah, let's start the first wager. Which is going to be very simply, will Alex get first place? You know, go ahead and do a disposable, just bet like 50 points. 1 minute has begun. Oh wait, ooh la la, how'd this happen? How exciting. Nice, Serious Sam is in the lobby. It's going down. Alright, so for a while playing this game, I got a little frustrated. Not frustrated. Oh, look at the bounce house. I got frustrated by like jumps like these. The Shinobi level has a lot of those. Does Ooh La La have bogus turning? That's fine if so. I wonder why it defaulted to Ooh La La. And I forgot what I was talking about. Funny HTTPS. I am not looking at the road. HTTPS. Yeah, let me ask you that without reading that out loud, HTTPS. Which tuber was involved in that thing? And then I can speak to it. Yeah, so to go back to Shadow Ops' question, Shadow Ops had wondered, you know, when I did that composition live stream. Yeah, so pretty much the result of that was that, yeah, there was definitely a few people who left comments. And they still disagreed. They still disagreed. And I didn't really interact with those comments much. I responded to maybe one or two. Hey, JJ joined. So yeah, let's just say that that chapter is not really closed by any means. But I'm not, like, actively, you know, participating in that discussion, at least at this time. Is that like an Eggman spider up above? No, because this is a House of the Dead level. Hey, why did it... Did I misinterpret what the course is? Alexa has a warm hello for JJ. Do I have infinite boost or what? Drift level 2. It takes a while to charge a drift in this game, at least compared to, you know, Sonic Robo Blast 2 kart. And in SRB 2 kart, you can see, you know, the drift meter to show you how much more you need to drift in order to, you know, get a boost at the end of it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get kicked out of this game for lagging behind. JJ returns the warm hello. You see the band up top? Is that a House of 1,000 Corpses house band? Time over. Shadow Ops remembers a Sonic short by someone, maybe a content creator, where Sonic states, "Why am I in a car?" And I'm thinking there's going to be a bit about that in Sonic Movie 3, given that Sonic Adventure 2 is so, you know, going to be an important source to draw story elements from. Yeah, I think they're going to be in a car. And I think they actually were in a car in Sonic Movie 2. Didn't they hijack a cop car and drive it around? It was nuts. And hello, Wacko Dude. Is that Shadow in your profile picture? Yeah, it's Shadow. Awesome, I'm so glad you joined, Wacko Dude. And I actually intend to play as Shadow now. How do I change my character? Character. I use Shadow a lot these days in this game. And I think there can only be one Shadow. I'm going to use the ridiculous Dreamcast mod. Alright, Sam is playing as Sonic. And JJ is playing as Knuckles. But I'm repping Shadow, which I'm sure Wacko Dude approves of because, yeah, that's Wacko Dude's profile picture. Shadow with some cool kids' glasses. So yeah, let's pay out that wager. Wow, 4,000 points bet on a yes from Judah Allen. So JJ and one other person is about to get rich. Because I did not get first place, not even close. Talk about a being there bonus. Alright, who will get the best place? Okay, Alex, JJ, or Sam? Because right now, that's the only people in the lobby, right? I'll do 2 minutes as a goof. 2 minutes have begun. Who's gonna win?
Get ready.
Or really, who out of the three of us is gonna get the best placement? Don't crash. Yeah, I had to turn on hardware scheduling again. because this game crashes when you go through certain water areas. Uh-oh, crashing walls. Can't be doing that in this world. Oh, God. Is that Ralph? Sometimes I play as Ralph. He's got good stats, and his voice clips are pretty awesome. And it might even be just John C. Reilly himself. That's quite the get. A Sega game that has John C. Reilly's, voice acting in it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be awesome to potentially, possibly, probably have Keanu Reeves in movie 3, but like, John C. Reilly, that guy was in the movie Walk Hard. That's epic. Huh, what was that thing on the ceiling? It was like those confetti stars. I'm going to try and hit Ralph. Damn it. There goes Ralph. Ready? Attack Ralph. Yeah, I got him. Now I can be micro proud of something. Wow, Alexa's sitting pretty at 25,000 points. Isn't this vehicle pretty awesome? I think so. Is there a vehicle like this in Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube? Because if there is, I'm going to drive it next time. I like that game a lot. Alright, who's ready to All-Star? Oh, get out the way. Move, combatants, get out the way. I don't think you can drift. I get the sense that you're not supposed to drift. Like that you can't even drift. So if you try to, you're gonna just kind of, I don't know, slide out of control, not go where you mean to. Hell yeah. Koyal says, yeah, Koyal noticed that I'm repping my boy Shadow. Yep, because I always use Shadow in Sonic. Oh, am I gonna beat Ralph? Damn it. Oh, last lap. Okay, sweet. Alexa says no one bet. And perhaps it's because of the three different options, and also the uncertainty of, not knowing how good JJ and Sam are yet. By the way, Sam, I know you can't chat, but when you are able to chat, I'm curious how drifting is going in this game for you. Was that a Pokemon that was just rolling across the road? A Pokeball? Did you guys see that? Am I going to get to the end? Maybe not. I'm certainly close. Alright, let's see how it shook out. My man. Let's see the rankings. Alright, so I beat JJ and Sam. Yay. JJ says his frame rate is awful. What do you attribute that to? Poop connection, or server issue, or... Wacko Dude is disappointed. Why? Because I didn't get first place as Shadow? Now, Alexa didn't know anything about Sam and JJ's ability, but you were sure that I wasn't going to win. But I did beat them. Alright, JJ thinks it's because of a lack of VSync for 120 Hz. Is it necessary to do 120 Hz? I'll play Shadow at least one more time. Okay, interesting. Shadow Ops is saying he's watching at a faster speed because you fed your dog. Wow, so you went and fed your dog, and then when you came back, you're able to play back a stream in process at a higher speed? That's pretty handy. You'd think maybe like sports game, like when you watch a sports game live, you pause it, you come back, you can catch up to where you were by watching at like 1.5 speed. Alright, no one bet. But I did get first place. Alright, in case anyone is encouraged by the intel they picked up in that last race, I'll do the same one again. 2 minutes starts right now. And if there's no bites, that's fine. If not, then the next one, I'll try to make it, you know, a 50-50 thing.
3, 2, 1, go!
And then did you see Rystar? What the hell? Oh, there's Sam. Should I just follow Sam and learn about his strategies? Here comes Sam. What's that gas mask? Is that your... I don't want to hit Sam. Oh, but Sam has the baseball glove. Oh, I thought it was going to go into the glove. Sorry, Sam. Ooh, did Sam block it? Huh. I don't know why that happened. Who's Sam playing as? Is that the Shinobi guy or something? Is there something the matter with my controller? What the hell? I don't know what's going on with this. Yikes. This has never happened. There's like an invisible wall or so. Oh, it was an invisible wall. That's it. It was an invisible wall. I was not going in the right direction. Whoa, why is everything shaking crazily? Ah, okay. Koyal pointing out that the homie that Sam is playing as is specifically the Pyro class from Team Fortress. Ouch. This is a pretty sick hot rod. Did you ever see that movie with Andy Samberg called Hot Rods? Because it looked disposable when I saw 1 minute of it flipping through the channels. You know what's another unimportant movie? Drill Bit Taylor with Owen Wilson. You ever seen that one? What, did that just say catch up respawn? Is that a thing? Whoa, the egg carrier can block your way? If that's what that was. Wacko Dude wonders if I have a channel Discord server. Yes. Catch up restart. Respawn. Yes, but it is a patron exclusive benefit. But even the lowest patron tier gets you into that there Discord. Not only the Discord, but also it gets you my Music Theory 101 course. I can see Sonic flying up ahead. JJ's back in the lobby. Maybe he got kicked. Ooh, drift level 3. Look at this drift. Ooh, that's some speed, baby. Now, is this the thing I messed up? Yeah. Alright, just follow the pink things. I'll be fine. My phone's making a noise. Shadow Ops is amused at the mention of Drillbit Taylor. Alexa says I'm driving into walls too much. Well, if they're invisible walls, they're extra tricky. Alright, I lost to Sam. Let's see what the betting was, if there was any. Alright, JJ put some. But Alexa is picking up the victory. Because Sam won the most. And yeah, Shadow Ops is disappointed by the did not finish. It was mainly because of that invisible wall. Alright, so I'm going to make it a 50-50 this time. I have to beat JJ and Sam. Okay? So, it's going to be 2 minutes. Will Alex beat JJ and Sam? So, if one of them wins, then I lose. So I have to beat both of them in order to win. Alright, JJ probably hopefully fixed the bad frames per second issue. Koyo has always wondered if that track was based on Esperanza from Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, that game is a knowledge gap for me, but I'm 99% sure it's Skies of Arcadia. Funny Frog just went and watched the last segment of the last stream. You're sorry that I had to deal with that. I appreciate you saying that. It's the kind of thing where, you know, it's not something that really eats at me or bothers me. It's not something that I ever spend time ruminating about. The only time it ever becomes relevant is when someone pops in to stream to name drop that homie. Alexa won 48 points. Koyao says Esperanza is one of the last towns you visit. Alright, and it has a gloomy red sky like that. Now, is this the Jet Set Radio level? This has a lot of jumps where you have to jump from, like, building to building. Uh-oh, JJ left the game. What happened?
Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Why am I Shinobi now? What happened? This is Shinobi, right? I do not know why I'm not Shadow. Is anyone familiar with this game? Know how I changed? Oh, there's Tails Sam 64. Mario White Tails Sam Hat Kid 64. Oh, you can see the trains go by on the right. What's all this debris? Or are those racers? Uh-oh. Come back, Jedi. Haha. Ralph got his comeuppance. I gotta at least catch up with Ralph. This is a pretty sick vehicle. So yeah, at first I didn't like it when there was a track with a lot of jumps. But then I realized it is an opportunity to do mid-air flips, which give you great boost. And I think the more flips you do at once, the bigger the boost is when you land. Uh-oh, Sam went all-star. I better look out, man. I don't know if I ever come up to this upper path, though. Alright, now I'm an all-star. Do I have to turn? Where the hell are we going? Look at this. Is this like one of those when you summon a demon circles in the ground? Alright, I'm still gonna catch up to Ralph. Funny Frog recently noticed that Frozen Bass from Sonic Superstars kind of sounded like City Escape. Well, I'll have to listen to it again and look for that.
Boost.
Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs. Somehow it just feels better. Alright, I sent the swarm. Now, I never have to deal with the swarm that I send ahead, right? Is that how it works? Alright, I'm after you, Ralph. I may not get first place, but I'm not getting behind Ralph place. Ooh, Ralph is banging against walls. What is he, me? Uh-oh, 30 seconds left, man. Come back here, Ralph. I wonder how much drifting reduces your speed in this game. Crashes into a car. I lost again. Yeah, Shadow Ops wonders if I'm playing as Joe Musashi or Skullomania. Skull Musashi, Joe Musashi, that sounds right. Ah, he just slammed into another car, spinning around. Hey, what's up, Javid? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. Alright, there it is, Shadow Ops, Joe Musashi. Nice. Wacko Dude recently played Sonic 3 and got a score of about 151k. Nice. I assume that's your personal best. Very cool. I love playing Sonic 3, especially for points. Alexa welcomes Javid with a tip of the tea kettle. I always say Rouge is landing by accident. You guys want to go to Graffiti City? Seriously?
3, 2,
Alright. Shadow Ops says Joe Mushashi is from Shinobi. What a funny name. Just Joe. Aren't they supposed to be like Eastern ninjas and warriors? It's just Joe. What's up, Joseph? From feudal Japan. Alright, I actually don't remember... Shit, I forgot to pay attention. Does anyone know... Actually, Sam, did I beat you in that race? See if I can hurry up and pull up the VOD. I forgot to see if I beat... Sam. Alright, Sam, you said yes, but is that yes, I beat you? So is it an outcome of Alex wins? Oh, now I'm Sonic.
0.
Alexa simply loves gifted subs. Alright, thank you so much, Sam. I'm gonna pay out the wager. Wow, and it was the underdog. So JJ is picking up points. Because JJ fell out of the lobby. Sadly. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I thought I had a Sonic icon. So do I need to select my player every race, maybe? Wacko Dude's also working on his high score in Origins. So it looks like you have a much higher score in Origins. Like 600,000? I can't double check right now, but... To what do you attribute that? Is there some technique or trick or exploit that works in Origins but not vanilla? The Vanilla Gangster Edition? Uh-oh. Ah, look at him hold his head as he falls to his respawning doom. Yeah, going off the jumps and then slamming down on a new area, it never feels very nice. I can deal with it, but I'm not going to become a content creator who focuses on the gameplay experience of going on these little jumps from building to... and then boom, slam, you come... crashing down. Alright, so it sounds like Wacko Dude got all the emeralds. That would explain a lot. Yeah, I guess usually when I talk about scores, for comparison's sake, I'm talking about, you know, a vanilla no emeralds run. No birds at launch base. No blocks at Marble Zone. Everyone's favorite part of Sonic 3. Oh! Did a quick... Dang it. Bangs into things. Oh, it looked like that was a new path down there. Wow, did I ever go up here before? How exciting. Which character should I play as next? Ames? So I kind of had an aha moment about, you know, how to lay out the journey for playing this game. I like the idea that you have to level up every individual character by doing enough races with them. And what's great about that is that by leveling them up all the way, you are rewarded with the console mod, which is, it modifies your vehicle to have an emphasis on speed and boost. So your handling and acceleration are quite low with the console mod, but that's what we call the ideal loadout. because you can compensate for bad handling with just, you know, you work around it. You make it work. And yeah, you can't take as tighter turns, but by working around that limitation, you are rewarded with speed. That the speed that you have, speed that you are benefiting from at all times, you know, that's how races are won, I'll say. And boost is just an extension of that. But I always prioritize speed followed by boost. And that's why the console mods are so great. Funny Frog wonders if they have Scratch and Grounder in this game. No, but they should. Alright, Koyao has a great suggestion. Danica Patrick. Alright, JJ won that race, and I beat Sam, but not JJ. So way to go, JJ. Glad you didn't get kicked. Alright, Javid is successful on this one. Hey. Oh, did I not do wager? Okay, I guess I didn't have a wager open. Alright, so let's see what the next level's gonna be. Alright, Sanctuary. Yeah, I want to go to the Sky Sanctuary. I think it's mostly flying, but it's a good level. Thank you, JJ, for swooping in to lay down the law. Shadow Ops has got the shout out for Trackmania. You know, I downloaded Trackmania because it... Oh, I gotta pick character. Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick, my sweetheart. Balanced or poo-poo? I'll take poo-poo. Danica Patrick. The fact that Danica Patrick is in this game, you guys know what that means, right? That means that she is now a feasible possibility to appear in Sonic X Shadow Generation. She's going to be the final boss of Shadow's campaign.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Alex Yard is on the scene, or should I say, Alex Patrick. Do-do-do, Shinobi. A cornerstone, capstone franchise in the Segaverse. She's waving at everyone. She's such a human being, unlike Echidnas. I'm gonna chase down that Echidna. Maybe I should just follow JJ. I think JJ is playing as an Echidna right now. It's really funny that Danica Patrick's vehicle has the insignia on the rear spoiler, front and center. It says Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Now, my first question is, are Hot Wheels an international thing? Like, is that kind of something that, like, just about every kid grew up, regardless of country? But it's also, like, it's an unfortunate... You know, putting Danica Patrick in the game, among other things, is a great opportunity for, you know, the representation of women in content and in the sport of, you know, high-stakes racing. But then you're going to give her a car that says Hot Wheels on it, and that's a kid's toy. It's like, oh yeah, Danica Pat, she's just playing with her children's vehicles. Shouldn't have a Hot Wheels sticker on it. It should have like a Mitsubishi logo. Or like a Beamer logo. Audi. Super Jump. Now what's a Super Jump? Whoa, did you see the front of that car? It looks like an N64 controller.
Sonic has gone all-star.
Sonic went all-star. I'm screwed. Hitting walls. Oh, there's JJ. What's up, Jage? I'm right behind you. Don't screw up. Steer good. Because I'm about to boost. Ooh, but JJ boosted too. Oh, JJ... He had one of those remote-controlled cars going after him. Uh-oh, JJ has All-Star now? I better let him use it. Alright, yeah. That would be a bad moment to pass JJ. Ooh, look at JJ tearing up the scene with his all-star move. Yes, and Shadow Ops has the shout-out for Matchbox cars, which were the alternative to Hot Wheels. Indeed they were. Indeed they were. I'm so good at racing games. He said while in 9th place. Oh boy. Damn it. Stunt failed. I stunted too early. Here's the timer. Can I catch up to Sanic? So I do think it's really cool that, you know, they give you... It's just another gameplay element to as part of your strategic calculation, is that you have to look at any given jump and think about, like, how much airtime do I actually have? Can I do 2 backflips? Like that one, you can easily do 3 backflips. Alexa says I should prioritize to win. What is that? A randomized item box? Funny Frog, much like me, hopes that Shadow Generations has playable Maria. That would be awesome. But we were talking about it maybe the other day, that there is playable Maria in Shadow the Hedgehog 05. I didn't realize it. Roulette Road, I see Roulette Road, I vote for it. I didn't realize it, but in Shadow the Hedgehog, you know how just about every level has a character that you kind of team up with, they come along with you? In most cases, player 2 can control that second character. Speaking of characters, the game crash? No. Who haven't I used? Be Knights. Could do Shadow to... I'll do Knights. Just because it's, you know, Sega and, you know... Okay, yes, I'm really sorry I didn't get the wager up and running. So let me do so now. Alright, 2 minutes to bet. Simple bet. Will I beat... I have to... In order to win, I have to beat both JJ and Sam. Yeah, Shadow Ops was saying that boat I was using is from Hydro Thunder. What's Hydro Thunder? Is that a Sega game? But Koyao can at least confirm that they do sell probably Hot Wheels cars in Spain. And that's how you know Spain has culture. Yeah, so the car that I'm in itself is Knights. And I never liked that. It's too bizarre. It's... Like, that should have been the All-Star transformation. That would have been perfect. But not have that as the default thing. But yeah, what is this Hydro Thunder of which you speak? That outer ring probably slows you down a little bit. Oh, there's Sonic JJ. But I'm coming after JJ with a level 3 drift. Look at me catching up to Jage. I wonder if he's using the console mod. If so, I have to put an end to that. And hello, MBugs05 over on YouTube. Hope you're having a great day. Do you think I'm gonna win this race? Is that JJ up ahead? No, who is that? Oh no, it was JJ. He was using Hot Rod, aka Drillbit Taylor, because I associate those two movies as two of a kind. Haha, I passed JJ. What are you gonna do now, good guy?
All-Star.
Oops. Now I'm trying to remember how it works in this game. With drifting, can you let go of the gas in order to get sharper turn? And if you do, does that kind of eliminate all the potential boost drift gauge that you amass? Alright, look at, now I'm just playing as knights. See, this is all backwards. It should have just been flying as knights always. Passing JJ. I'm so good at using the all-star move. See how well I passed JJ? Watch out for the chips. Gambling is a dangerous addiction. If you're borrowing money to pay for more gambling, find an adult you trust to help with that situation.
Boost.
Alright, so maybe you can let go. That's a game changer. Alright, who'd I beat? Was that JJ right behind me? There's Knights. Yeah, Javid says, so the Knights car has a Being John Malkovich thing going on? Yeah, in the sense that Knights inhabits a car. Great movie, Being John Malkovich. Alright, Shadow Ops says that Hydro Thunder game was a Midway arcade boat racing. Wow, that's very specific. It's a racing game, but just for boats. How's it going, Clash Pineapple? Clash finds it funny how the drifting is so loud, you can't even hear the music. Burning Depths is a hard one.
5, 4,
And Clash says the custom All-Star themes are really nice. Yeah. I think it's a little controversial that Sonic's All-Star theme... Damn it, I always forget to... Let's see who won. I'm so sorry. It's really annoying how there's always a delay. Who should I play as? Samba Amigo? He's got a train? What the hell? Clash says, real ones never let go of the gas pedal, no matter how sharp the turn. Au contraire, with some of these characters have really bad handling. Do you know, Sam, whether I won? I was in 5th place.
10 seconds to restart.
Let's see if I can dig up that fact.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I have to give up. I can't find it. That's very frustrating, but sorry. There's not going to be a wager on this race.
Get ready.
I don't know why I couldn't see the results. Koyao says Death Egg was a DLC track in the first All-Star Racing. Nice, and that's what this level pretty much is, right? It's almost got a bit of an Egg Utopia vibe to it. But Sumo Digital acknowledging Dimp's content? You never know. Oh, I got the reverse driving thing. Clash Pineapple is holding out hope for the Burning Rangers track. Yeah, I'll vote for it if it comes up again. I just know that I kind of stink in it. That's a track, from what I remember, that it's good to use a character with handling strength, because that's a lot of, like, really sharp turns. Place coming up behind. Oh, there's JJ, Amy. Sorry, JJ. Had to be done. And I see Sonic's up ahead. That's Sam. Whoever it is, it's Sonic. Dude, an egg pond just falls randomly out of nowhere and bumps into me. It's a little bogus. Kind of like this train vehicle, though. Drift level 3. Here I come, Sonic. Oh, he's got a hot rod. I gotta look out. Alright, he's hot rodding. Get out of here, man. I'm loving it. Funny Frog wonders, what is the best badnik? The best badnik in the entire Sonic series is the Hydrocity Sharks. They're so good they made it into SRB2 cart. Oh, I just narrowly avoided them pufferfish. Alright, I can get back to 5th place. I'll say. Oh boy. Almost hit the egg ponds. They're in the worst inconvenient point in their walking cycle. Damn it. Alright. I can't really hear the music. I can't tell what samba song this is. Not that I even know my samba all that well. Wow, did you see it was like a wind-up toy that even had that thing that you turn to wind it up? Hey, what's going on, Super Rayman? The Yardigan crew welcomes you, and I welcome you. What's up? That counts as course out. Interesting. Clash says that in Mario Kart, they added a feature that's automatic gas. So you could just let go of A. Interesting. So then, did they reverse it? So that if you press the button, now you're no longer accelerating? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, I have to hold the R button for the whole damn race. We got Owen Roberts over in the house on YouTube. How's it going? Welcome to yet another Did Not Finish. Alright, I'm going to see what place I got. I beat Sam, but not JJ. But that was last race. So let me see if I can now find the results of the race I did as Knights. Come on. 5th place. Owen Roberts wonders if I have watched Amphibia. No, I can't say that I have. Is that a television program? Alright, Chili Castle. Yeah, is that the Billy Hatcher level? It's a little difficult. Oh wow, I think I did beat JJ in the Knights race. Yeah, I did. So let me quickly pay out a yes outcome for the last wager. I like BD Joe. He's a cool guy. Speed. Yeah, I'll take the speed. But no, I have not heard of Amphibia, Owen. Does it have frogs in it? That's what I need to know. Nice. Clash says it's perfect for you. You never let go during races anyway. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a mod for that in Sonic Roboblast 2 Kart. Alright, so now that I found out that I won, let me pay out the success wager to Clash Pineapple. And this might be the last race of the day. Yeah, because I don't want to go too far past 5 p.m. setting up for Sonic 3D Blast. So yeah, let's call this the last race of the day. So if you're a betting homie, this is your opportunity to place a bigger goodbye bet. Goodbye to Shark Transformed. I'm still going to play 3D Blast and everything. Alright, 2 minutes have begun. Go. And I'm playing as Crazy Taxi character. Look at those Nacho Libre wrestlers. Alright, I'm going to be laser focused. I'm just going to follow where JJ goes, and I'm sure that will lead to success. Hey. Such a cool transformation. They really went all out above and beyond with this game. And I got bumped into a Donkey Kong barrel. I keep barreling. Wait, can I hit those characters? Because I don't want to. Oh, there goes to Sam, Alex Kidd. Uh-oh, I'm going to use the hot rod on Sam. I couldn't even see the hot rod meter. That was weird. Cup Dynamite's in the house. Wow, he has a Dreamcast VMU as his icon. Does that mean that's who he's playing as? You can play as a VMU. Feed your Tamagotchi on the go. And that. Oh boy. Hitting barrels. Losing pole position. I'm gonna see Clash's thoughts on this game when I have a moment. Tomoko Sasaki composed this, I am told. Doing drifts on jumps. Keep that drift alive, but come on now. Transform boost. Interesting that it calls that out specifically. He's got those planes hanging from lines. That's funny. Do, 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 do. Shadow Ops appreciates the Nacho Libre love. Wow. Did you see that? Right in the last stretch, I got a game-breaking error. Well, it's perfect timing. Although I don't know who won. Can Sam or JJ tell me who won? Nice. Funny Frog is familiar with that game Amphibia and recommends it even. Shadow Ops reports that the new Crazy Taxi is supposedly going to be open world. Yeah, you can deliver people all over the city. Alright, Sam says he beat me. And out of curiosity, did JJ beat us? Owen Roberts says, how to unlock Eggman. Can you play as Eggman in this game? I'm not even sure. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready for Sonic 3D Blast. And I'll be back soon, guys. So go grab a pretzel, make yourself a delicious martini. Or a martina. It's from Albania. And we're going to play the John Burton Traveler's Tales masterpiece, Sonic 3D Blast, as quick as we darn well can. And I never speedran this game ever. Every time I played it, it's with just for points. Alright. So, go stretch your legs, and I'll be back in a jiff, everybody. Funny Frog wonders if I'm going to be playing the director's cut or the original. It is going to be the OG original. But I will probably get my hands on that director's cut at some point. pay out the last wager, because there was one more wager, right? Yup, Clash Pineapple took the victory. Because I didn't win. Versus Sam. Interesting. So, oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So Third Bruno, and hello, Third Bruno, saying you don't think you streamline, and just say that it does. Yeah, I didn't notice that, but I guess my stream cut out for a brief moment. Maybe I had an internet hiccup, and that's also why the race crashed. But all right, I'll be back soon. Funny HTTPS spotted a 3D Blast, and Funny HTTPS says this game is underrated, and I agree, it's a great game. Oops. Alright, Wacko Dude confirms that over in Canada, you bet that they have Hot Wheels. Very cool. Glad to see Canada has no shortage of love for those miniature cars. Alright, just about there, folks. Just gonna add JJ's feed. There it is. Go ahead and crop it. So, today's wager is a speedrun competition between me and JJ, starting from the beginning of the game, going up until the boss of Volcano Valley. Alright, no nonsense, no glitches. Not that we even probably know how to do any glitches or exploits in this here Traveler's Tales John Burton masterpiece. Wow, Wacko Dude thinks that maybe even there are Canada exclusive Hot Wheel cars. Now you're starting to get me jealous. Alright, I think we're just about ready to go. Nice, glad to hear that Super Rayman is playing along at home. And I think that the only thing I need to do now is change the stream category. Interesting, JJ wonders if we have biscuits called wagon wheels. Biscuits, as in cookies. Sonic 3D Blast. Flicky's Laptop. Not Director's Edition. Alright. There I am. Okay. Yeah, and Super Rayman's wondering, is it score or time? It's only time today. What the hell? Everything's okay. Yeah, Third Bruno says, this released a year after Labyrinth, and both are similar. Which level is it? Alright. I love that little sound effect, jingly jingle. Alright, so I'm at the menu. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Yeah, JJ, speak now or forever hold your hedgehog. Because I'll go ahead and do the 3, 2, 1. I'm going to get my timer ready. Yeah, so I guess JJ ought to use his own timer, you know, since we can't get it started with lightning precision by any stretch. But yeah, I've seen that JJ is on the start menu, ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open betting. You're going to have 30 minutes to make up your mind. I apologize, I don't have the reminder system ready. I haven't set it up again since I re-got OBS. But 30 minutes have begun. Bet perfectly. Super Rayman, to answer Super Rayman's question, we are starting at the beginning of the game. And we are ending at the Volcano Valley boss. That's the final stretch. So right now we are just waiting for a thumbs up, ready to go from JJ, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, there it is. So I'm gonna type in chat. Oh, I gotta reset my timer. I'm gonna do the 3, 2, 1, go thing as is tradition. All right, here goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Start. All right, because it's a speed run, I have a good technique of skipping the cutscenes. This is crazy to play in a speed run capacity. All right, we're in business, baby. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted in this life. Okay, yeah, this is going to be bizarre and fun to play as a speed run. Because, yeah, typically playing this game, I have to be kind of methodical and, like, careful. And you know, you still do, but you have to now balance that aspect against speed. And also, it's nice and interesting and refreshing to play this game in a mode where I don't have to be all that concerned about rings. If I take a hit, it's not the end of the world, so long as I'm not dropping my birdies into lava where it's hard to catch them again. Yeah, I bet I'm gonna get psyched out when I get to Volcano Valley. I keep taking hits. Do I have all 4 guys? Yep. There's my last birdie. I wonder if JJ has entered the first Destiny ring yet. I see him near a body of water. He's going across the bridge. Uh-oh, so I think he's ahead of me. Uh-oh. An enemy up here? There sure is. Yeah, maybe that's the spot where JJ was, although it didn't look like an incline. Now, what's the magical thing? I just went down a one-way crevasse. So that could bite me in the A eventually. Oh, did that spike ball scoop up one of my flickies? I'm gonna just skip those rings. Oh, you can't fall off that bridge, I don't think. It's got invisible wall on the side. These dangerous explosive landmines. Now Sam says, did we see that Nintendo has a new IP? And hey, what's up, Elmarian? Welcome to this amazing game and its amazing music. Funny HTPS's favorite level in this here game is of course Volcano Valley. That's a great one, and it'll be a fitting finale. Alright, so there's Tails. This is probably not in my interest to be down here. Where the hell is this? I didn't jump to the beginning, did I? Yeah, somehow. JJ. Here I am, like, getting mad at JJ. When really all I mean is, uh-oh, JJ's gonna pull ahead now. How could this happen? Shadow Ops says that Nintendo is Sue happy and is destroying their own history. Why? What happened to their history? Did they lose the flash drive it was stored on? Oh god. Birdies. Oh, where's Ghost-a-Burb? This game is all about the burbs. Sleeping to wake up for a 1:30 a.m. shift, it is said. Is there a bad nook up here? Nah. I'm short one birdie. Now is JJ... I can't tell if JJ's ahead or not. Probably is. This is inefficient going here. But it'll take me right back with a John Burton speed booster. Sam says that, what, Nintendo's new IP is a horror game? But, like, what indicated that? They recently had, you know, a Nintendo Direct. Does anyone know if JJ has beat Act 1 yet? I can't tell where he is. I can see his screen, but... yeah, so... I'm gonna bring up the first on-screen segment shortly. Next time I go into some micro-automated thing, I'll bring up the first on-screen segment. And it has a new tradition of the first on-screen segment isn't even the lead story per se, it's just like a quick appetizer that's not the lead story, but then immediately after that is today's lead story. I got lasered. The green laser of love. Gotta watch out for it. I'm in the market for one more badnik. This is such a cool exploration-based game. Alright, I'm almost ready to hit the screen bit. Just gotta enter this. Alright, there's our first bit. Oh, wonderful. It's blocked by the timer. How perfect of me to have set it up that way. Well, I can manage. So, what I wanted to quickly show you as the kind of warm-up bit... Should I be here? Yeah. Is that I'm streaming the game Gris. Okay? But I learned that, actually, I've always pronounced it Gris, but I think it's developed in Spain, and that is the Spanish word for gray. So is it pronounced gris, possibly? Okay? But yeah, that's the opening act on this weekend's Friday stream. And I would market it as an artisanal platformer. So it's got some pretty striking, you know, artistic visuals. And it also has no dialogue. So it's a story, you know, told through just the visuals. Alright, Elmarion confirms. Gris. Now, am I pronouncing it correctly as, like, gris? Gris. I got 5 flickies. Uh-oh, JJ's on the boss. I'm not even on the last ring exit thing. So yeah, there's the plug for Gris. But more importantly is... Damn it. It's blocking it. I'll find a solution for that at my earliest convenience. You can pretty much see what you're supposed to, though. Okay? So, of course, the big news, talk of the town this week, is the Sonic Shadow Generations thing. Oh, that's a badnik. I gotta get him. Alright? So, the Shadow Generations animation teaser thing has been out for long enough. So much so that I'm comfortable showing what's currently on screen. Which is, of course, Emerald and Gerald. Okay? So if anyone hasn't seen the animation teaser, it's got Gerald and it's got Emerald. So I don't know if Emerald is going to be in Shadow Generations in some form. You know, and that's got me thinking back to, you know, Emerald's deal in Sonic Battle, and then he was also included in Sonic Advance 3. Let me make the timer nice and small. That's better. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Because I only have 2 lives. But I'll make it work. I'll save state judiciously. So JJ's definitely ahead of me now. Because he's on the next level. He beat this boss no problem. But I'm sure he'll die at least once on the boss of the next zone. So I should be fine. As I miss yet another hit and incur yet another time cost. Yeah, Sam says no one bet yet, and I don't blame you. Because this wager is, yeah, you have 30 minutes. And anything could happen in the meantime. But I am really not getting the job done on this boss so far, let me tell you. I can just picture John Burton sitting there at his spot. Alright, Elmarian just cast a vote for JJ's success. Now, Funny Frog says, isn't Gree developed by Game Freak? I don't think so, but if you find that posted online, please tell me. Because that would be epic information. Because I've heard of Game Freak. Alright, now the third Bruno has cast a vote for Alex. So there are points on the table, everybody. I better save state. This game has extra live monitors that you can find, right? Now we got the green flickies. They have different movement patterns. Don't have enough juice to get that thing up there. Okay, and Elmarian said I have to add the S. So the S is not silent. Grease. Cool. I'm going to say that's what gray is from now on. Uh-oh, JJ got through Act 1. But now I'm going through the Ring of Love, so... I don't know what that has to do with anything. So yeah, and there was also the Sonic Adventure Legacy skin. So does that mean you're going to be able to play as Sonic Adventure 1 Sonic? You know, throughout all of Shadow Generations, at least the Sonic parts? Because that would be pretty cool. I love these guys going back and forth, not acknowledging your presence at all. You just walk into it and it makes the sound and nothing happens. Is there an Emily over here? Oh, what a waste. Aw, man. I'm sure JJ will get lost in Act 2 and I'll be able to catch up. Oh yeah, we don't use shields, so we should get rid of the shield. Only use shields in the fire level, I guess. 3 critters on my tail. Thank God, I thought I had 2 for a second there. Now this I can break with the pirouette device. But do I want to go that way? This is a long backtrack. Is JJ on the boss yet? I got the band back together though. Dude, this is... what the... Alright, I'm not gonna go back that way. Ogable. Birdies. Burbs. Goes to burbs. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? How y'all here doing? Welcome to John Burton's masterpiece. The game that put Traveler's Tales on the map. And that's why he got to go to the Vatican to interview the Pope. That's how successful this game's reception was. Now, what the... Oh, I'm so mad. Because I can't pirouette up here from there. This doesn't get you anywhere. But at least JJ's still on this act. Oh my god. Oh, the pirouette is right here. Oh my god, I went right past it. My manager's gonna be heated. I'm never gonna hear the end of it after this stream. Yoshi says hello to Elmarian. Funny Frog wonders if John Burton is related to Tim Burton. I don't believe so. If I had to place a bet, I would say it's totally unrelated. Is Tim Burton English? Oh, I need the pirouette the hedgehog. Alex. There's so many things to do. Is JJ on the boss? No. good. Don't hit the spikes. It's all over if you fall. Now I gotta go back and get another pirouette. Alright, I really gotta focus on this pirouette mechanic. And the pirouette mechanic, it's a mechanic, not a gimmick. What's funny about the pirouette is that it might not even change your gameplay all that much. Maybe it does a little bit. Oh my god. Oh. Don't die. Get your birdie. This is a disaster. But hopefully JJ's having an equivalent disaster. Can a guy get a ring? Any rings around her? Alright, I just have to have perfect play or I'm screwed. I'm gonna take it slow. Slow but steady. So dumb. And I only have one life. I don't... I'm a little nervous. I don't know. I have not accounted for lives in this game. I guess the only thing I can do is save state here. And then... Oh, I can play it cool. Everything's fine. Let's focus on something positive, like the next bit. Alright. So that was, that was the Sonic Triple Trouble from the other day. Also known as Sonic and Tails 2, if you look at that logo. That's what the game is called in its native JP. So the incredible thing that we discovered, it's partially blocked, but you can see those emeralds. Alright, what we learned... What we learned was that in that opening cutscene, you do see Knuckles scoop up the emeralds. But Knuckles jumps in from off-screen. And what we found, when you get the full screen expansion, you actually get to see Knuckles off-screen before he jumps down to get the emeralds in that opening fanfare. Now I think I'm gonna have to go back and get the pirouette, huh? Yes. Okay. So, what did we... When we spied Knuckles. There's Knuckles. Uh-oh, JJ's on the boss. Yeah, check it out. We caught Knuckles. Now, you think Boundary Break has good videos? I have even more amazing research and discoveries. Oh my god. Alright. This is now my 4th attempt to do this. So I'm gonna be so remarkably deliberate and focused. It's gonna be crazy. Don't go into the fire sprayer. It hurts. Any hazards here? No. Finally. Please be the last badnik. Nice. Da-da-da-da. Super Rayman's gearing up for Spring Stadium. Funny Frog has not played the original Triple Trouble 16, but you did play the remake. Yeah. It's been a while since I've streamed the 16-bit remake. And we should, you know, I could even do an Emerald seminar for Triple Trouble 16-bit. I'm trying to remember what those special stages even are. Does anyone remember? Is it also in an airplane mechanic? Too much speed, bouncing around. Alright, I'm sorry to have to attack Charmy right now, but in this game, Charmy's an enemy. Come here, you. I probably don't need this pirouette anymore. Yeah, Shadow Op says JJ's a whole level ahead now. I'll get rid of the shield. Is this the end of the level? Yeah, Elmarion appreciates the lovely burbs, and I'm glad that Funny Frog says Charmy deserved that. Yeah, it had to be done. Just like this next bit had to be done. Oh my god, I'm gonna hide the clock because we just don't need the clock. So, what was the other development in Sonic Triple Trouble? Well, in that Emerald seminar, how long did it take me? Just to get to the special stage of the first level, Great Turquoise? 27 minutes, and I wouldn't change a thing, except I would have gone to the special stage faster. But it was about the rings we collected along the way. I honestly think it's fantastic that the game even has that exploratory element to it. Much like Sonic 3. The fact that, you know, even in the first level of the game, you can, you know, it's not just an easy cakewalk to get to the special stage. And those special stages were pretty cool. I'm looking forward to playing those some more. Because, yeah, it was like a 3D special stage. You're moving the plane around. It was pretty cool. Elmarion's vibing with, yeah, when I get a shield, these birds also get a little mini shield. It's pretty adorable. But where's my exit? I feel like it's generally to the right. I probably don't need the pirouetting. Here we go. Onward. Uh-oh, JJ's at Spring Stadium. Do-do-do-do. I don't have to come up here. These physics are funny. I can picture John Burton programming it. Alright, it works now. Wacko Dude wonders, how can you bet? So the betting module is only over here on Twitch. I do have the stream, you know, simulcast to YouTube. But I don't have that functionality set up here. And I just lost a little bit of progress, didn't I? Wow, Sam bet all of his points on JJ the Hedgehog? That's a lot of confidence. But what if I win? Then you won't win channel points. Are you serious? Oh, that spring can get me across. How many times did this moment take, JJ? Loses rings again. Yeah, Shadow Ops knows about the crazy twist in Triple Trouble 16. But I won't say it out loud because that game is less than 5 years old. 5 years old is kind of the general gold standard for when it's okay to spoil a game. And for trailers, it's 24 hours, maybe 48, but certainly at least 24. I didn't miss a burb, did I? No. Bum, bum, bum. Charmy's back. Uh-oh, JJ's on another active Spring Stadium. He wasn't kidding when he said that he is, you know, kind of hasn't played this game in a while, but he was confident that he still kind of knows it pretty well enough to flourish. And look how it's panning out so far. But all's not lost. Tricky 3D platforming. Losing my birdies to the S&M Spike Ball station. Alright, only one burb to go. I wish Ghost of Bird was here, because this is, you know, prime bird content. And I'm sure Ghost of Burbs would, you know, pick up on that and start, you know, chirping at the screen with excitement. Wow, Elmarion bet 10,000 points on JJ. No pressure, JJ, but Elmarion's entire stock portfolio is dependent on you keeping up the jig. Keeping up this lead you have. and not getting into a very big time-wasting kerfuffle at Volcano Valley. Where at Volcano Valley you are allowed to use a fire shield. That's the exception. Come here, little guy. Is it in my interest to go this way? No fire shields. Is this gonna set me back? Yeah, it's the worst feeling when you're not sure if you... I kind of wish this game would not let you kind of backtrack to an area that you've already been. Alright, I need to get a ring now. There we go. Is this where the spring is? I think it is. I'm gonna have to decide that it is. So I actually want to go this way. Yoshi says it would be a shame if JJ got stuck. What, is he stuck on one of the gimmicks? At Spring Stadium? Hold on a sec. I see that... At the lower right-hand corner, I see 4 birds. Why don't I have any birds in tow? What? I lost all my birds and didn't realize it? What? I'm flabbergasted. Here's the one I don't have, I guess. But, yeah, that's pretty concerning. Elmarian wonders if it's a bug. I'm really not sure. Yeah, here they are. I lost them and didn't realize it. That's concerning. Alright, so all the birds are now freed, but I am missing one. Now, I could have jumped down here. Oh, this is a disaster. And I really don't want to go down there. Okay, I don't have to... I can go back up here. Oh, that's really unnerving. Wait, how many... That's only 4. Where could they have gone? Wow, Super Rayman's at Diamond Dust. Alright, let me, on a wing and a prayer, I think I should just go at least deposit these guys. I really shouldn't get frustrated, it's not enjoyable. Ooh, Shadow Ops caught JJ using a fire shield. Run over. I'm just kidding, man. Alright, so let's go find the last Flicky, everyone. You know, one thing that's kind of cool is that, you know, based on the way the level architecture is set up, you can kind of deduce all the possibilities of where the Flicky might have gone to. But, yeah, this is bad news for old Alex. Yeah, Javid had said that I can, that I indeed lost the Flickies, didn't realize it. I really don't know what to do, everybody. I think, well, the bird could have gone down these steps, and it could have gone through here, and so it could have gone down here, because this is all downward flops. So did it jump all the way down here? Yeah, it did. So that's what you know, that's at least one kind of cool element of it, is that you can kind of deduce where they went. Alright, but I'm going backwards now. Just jump past these things. They can't shoot the fire fast enough, I don't think. Lost Flicky found, confirms Elmarian. This way. Do, 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 do. Alright, thank you, Eblo. Don't know what I could do without Eblo. Eblo says, you found the bird, Alex. It's following Sonic. Hopes this helps. Dude, it was right under my nose the entire time. Alright. A much delayed exit. Elmarian agrees, those are some useful tips. Shadow Ops never finished this game as a kid because it was frustrating. Well, let's ease some of the frustration. Oh, and then, yeah, I guess, it's boss time. Just in time for Nintendo's fabled Chicken Selects. Now, I know you guys were all, what the hell is a Nintendo Chicken Select? And now you know what McDonald's Chicken Selects look like. Yeah, so JJ had said it's a speed run. Why no shield? I would be okay with authorizing shields as of right now. So let's just make a judgment call. As of right now, from here on, shields are okay for this run. Sorry for the confusion. I might have more lives if I had been using shields. But that's all on me, 100%. Ooh, I love when I land back on the paw and I can get chain of hits. So yeah, these are your chicken selects. Eblo certainly misses some chicken selects almost as much as I miss Nintendo selects. Because Nintendo selects, which I can never hear that phrase, that term, without picturing this chicken for the rest of my life. And now you too. Yeah, Third Bruno has the killer combo. Chicken selects and snack wraps. What more could you need in this life? And the answer to that, what more could you need? Just games that Traveler's Tales made, and then you're set. You have all the ingredients for a happy, fulfilling life with chicken selects, snack wraps, and Haven, Call of the King for PS2. The game that was supposed to put John Burton and Traveler's Tales on the map, but because it totally belly flopped, now Traveler's Tales makes Lego games only. Ooh, an extra life. Right, that was his shot. He was going to increase, you know, the value of Traveler's Tales. If Haven Call of the King was a success, then maybe we wouldn't have gotten 20 Lego games. Which, who knows, maybe that is the worst outcome. Sam knows that Traveler's Tales made themselves some Lego content. Indeed, it sold like gangbusters. It served as a free promotion for both the Lego Movie and Lego Batman. It's weird, when I watched a little bit of Lego Movie Part 2, at the beginning of the movie, I'm like, wow, this Batman voice sounds pretty awful. It's kind of a buzzkill that they didn't get Will Arnett back. Almost lost another burb. But then it turned out it was Will Arnett. I don't know what the hell happened to the guy, but his voice just did not have the magic that it had in the first Lego movie. Yeah, and Wacko Dude, I apologize that I don't have an exact time forecast to look at some games done quick, but I would say it would be approximately 6:30 p.m. Sorry if that's not exact, though. And I'll see you when you return. Serious Sam is hoping for a Rascal remake. Look at the guy. He's only tracking me when I'm on the ground. So maybe when I jump, his tracking functionality just up and just stops. Is there something useful up here? There sure is. Doesn't this look like a Donkey Kong Country enemy? It's probably just because it's pre-rendered. How's it going, Polar Wildcat? Welcome to Spring Stadium. Can you tolerate the music for this level in the Saturn version? It definitely grew on me, but it's so wacky and goofy. It's almost as wacky and goofy as some Crash Bandicam levels. Gotta get another, I was thinking of doing a Spyro speedrun at some point. Wow, Super Rayman's already at Volcano Valley. He could be looking at the crown. Could be looking at the crown. Nice. Polar Wildcat just got back from Pittsburgh. Were you going to too many games? Wow, Funny Frog says they made a Lego show and Will Arnett was the host. That dude is one of the most busy men's in Hollywood advertisements. Because he's also in all the Reese's commercials and also GMC cars. You know, cars. But we say cars. Cars in New England. You were at Anthrocon. Is that a convention about video games that depict anthropology courses? Abandoned bit. But what was it? Balloons. Balloons. This music is so good. It's just the chords from Casino Night, isn't it? What's the next on-screen bit? Alright, check it out. Don't get distracted, JJ, because the next on-screen bit includes stuff that you said about Lazuka. So Good Vibes Gaming posted a new interview with Azuka. And JJ, you know, I'm missing a bird. Where's my bird? There he is. JJ pointed out a couple of three things. One is that Izuka claimed that, like, part of the reason why they chose Generations to do a remastered re-release next was because fans were asking for it. And yeah, I, much like JJ, am suspicious of that. I really don't think that's true. Because, first of all, like, Sonic Generations just doesn't need a remaster. It looks fine. As a 2011 game... Uh-oh, I missed a bird. Okay. Yeah, JJ's wondering, you know, where's the... everyone wants an Unleashed remake. We know this. That's more honest. I mean, just ask Serious Sam. He's hoping for Unleashed next. Especially because Unleashed is so inconveniently locked to a specific console. Nice. Polar Wildcat Studios says they just became the first FurCon in history to raise over $100,000 for charity. Very cool. That's a lot of bucks. Interesting. Third Bruno wonders if it's weird that you prefer the Wii version of collecting medals. Now, to my knowledge, the medal collection mechanic is more of a headache in the HD version, isn't it? Because I've only ever played the Wii version. And I remember the medal collection aspect, yeah, not being that much of a hassle, necessarily. And it was only after playing the game that I heard that, I had it so much better on the Wii than the HD version, at least in terms of medals. Yeah, Javid says people loved Generations. Yeah, they definitely did, but it's just, there's nothing about it that needs modernizing. It's a good thing that they're adding content to it. it's really funny that Sonic Colors came out 1 year before Generations, but because Colors was a Wii exclusive, yeah, it's a lot more sensible to justify a remaster. You know, the way that that was poorly handled notwithstanding. Oh, oh God, don't get spiked. Alright, but the other thing that JJ objected to was apparently Azuka said that Sonic can't use Chaos Control. So the question becomes, which game does Sonic use Chaos Control in? Because off the top of my head, I don't think I can summon the answer. I don't think Sonic can use Chaos Control in Sonic Frontiers, for example. Casino night cards are good. Why do you think Radiohead used them? When you're here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a hedgehog in a beautiful ring. Alright, I need a ring, because I'm gonna die if I don't. Super Rayman's take on the matter? Izuka is full of poo-poo-poo-poo-poo. Yeah, I mean, have you seen his comments about the moon in Sonic Adventure 2? We won't go there. I've beaten that dead horse enough. I just want my burb. Boop. Javid says people probably just wanted a port because it was stuck on, was it PS3 and 360? But it is on PC. That's the thing. It's on the PC. As long as it's on the PC, I feel like Sega has done their diligence. Where's my last birdie? He probably fell down here. Oh, I don't like losing birds. Almost as much as I don't like losing rings. And now I have none. Again. And yeah, Javid also points out the shadow thing. Yeah, the shadow stuff definitely justifies it, for sure. And yeah, may have mentioned this, but I saw indication that the shadow generation stuff is not going to be like totally segmented and separate. Like it's going to be, you know, more directly linked to Sonic's playthrough, you know, in the way that Bowser's Fury was just a totally separate, tacked-on thing. There's going to be some, you know, overlap. Shadow stuff is not going to happen in a vacuum, which is cool. I have to wonder if Emerald appearing in the animation the other day means that Emerald is going to be involved in the shadow generate. You know, when they hire Ian Flynn and Tyson Hess to do a promotional animation, unfortunately, my first thing that comes to mind is like, alright, this is cool in a way, but when I think back to the Sonic Frontiers promo animation and how nothing that was just Ian Flynn summarizing Knuckles' character, and it really had nothing to do with what happened in Frontiers. Nice. Congrats, Super Rayman, for finishing before all of us. And yes, Koyao, you are free to, name drop Emerald Lagasse. Because, I showed a snippet of that before. I mean, it was cool. Yeah, so I have to wonder if, because that would be an Ian Flynn thing to do. Not to be too much of a cynic. But he would just, he would add in just, I hate using the word fan service, but non-substantive fan service. How's that? Just like, guys, look at this character. Don't you feel seen if you like Sonic Battle? I don't want you to throw in content just to feel seen if you like Sonic Battle or whatever, but it should be a substantive thing. I think if Emerald is involved at all in the game, then that would have been fine. But to just pull his toy out of the toy chest, but then not do anything substantive, that... This is so devious, this part. Oh, he won't come up here. I gotta go after him. Alright, I'm down one bird. There he is. I don't know, maybe JJ will totally tank Volcano Land. Tell me I have all my burbs. Third Bruno needs to actually play Sonic Adventure 2, and you are currently ashamed to call yourself a Sonic fan. As long as you've played literally every other 3D Sonic game, I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. I'm just kidding, man. Alright, this is a great boss. The stakes escalate with each hit, because Eggy can move faster. Eggy's mad. He's starting to pound. Doo-doo. Great boss music, this. No. Yeah, Shadow Ops has got the shout out for Game Hut. And we here in the zone certainly love our Game Hut. Yeah, has he not really posted much in recent times? Alright, I really gotta make sure I'm laser focused on murdering Eggman. Because you kill him in this boss battle, don't you? He's dead for the rest of the game. It's not canon. I was just seeing if you were paying attention. That's not the way it works. Super Rayman laments. Mr. Burton. It's not posted in a while. First try. Yeah, Third Bruno says, can Eggman really only face in one direction? Imagine him doing that in real life. He's facing the same direction at all times. Dude, there's snow and lava? I'm screwed. This is not the longest level, but... Is there anything of utility up here? Did it? Doodles annoy. Shadow Ops said, last you heard, John Tim Burton got a position to do a game. Is that to say that he got hired proper by whatever dev studio is technically helming the hotly anticipated, hotly hated Funko Fusion? Now, I remember that the initial reveal of Funko Fusion was very negative. And who knows, maybe that is part of the reason why they went totally silent for so long. Like, I don't know, let the hate die down and show up randomly at a Nintendo Direct much later. I love this Lego penguin. Okay, Shadow Ops said JJ died twice on the Spring Stadium boss. At least I can claim that I dealt with the boss better. I just went backwards, didn't I? Oh, is that the thing where you gotta go across the gap? Yeah. Super Rayman, actually asked John Burton about the exact topic. And he responded by saying what I kind of figured, which is that, yeah, having more sprites would have taken too much space on the cartridge. And you know what the priority was for the cartridge space? Was the intro animation that took up, like, the majority of the damn cartridge. All the extra content we could have had if there was a more sensible intro movie. I'm just kidding, the intro movie was worth every percentage of the total space that it ate up. You be the judge. Is this a dead end, the hedgehog? Yeah. How about another bit? This. Alright, so check this out. This is a special feature. I just had the idea, because I recently pruned my YouTube to watch list. And so, I pruned it, I removed a lot of videos. Like, do you guys you use that feature on YouTube? It's pretty useful. It's just, you see a video that you're interested in, you not ready to watch it now, but you add it to your to-watch list. I had like 250. So I removed a lot of stuff that I figured I'm never going to actually follow through on. Vector Sater uses that. So is it unusual for me to have like 250 videos in there? Or do you guys have that big of a backlog of YouTube videos? And it's funny, it's such a big list, and yet every time I open it up, I'm like, no, I don't want to watch this, I don't want to watch that. It's like, Alex, when is this magical alignment of the planets going to happen that you're actually in the mood to watch one of the videos? Vector Sater has a backlog of videos that you have not yet watched, but not that many. Alright, I guess I need to now go on the YouTube equivalent of that show, Hoarders. And they can train me on good backlog habits. Wow, Javid has YouTube Premium, so you just download them to watch later. Da-da. Da-da. Alright, so what's first on my backlog? This. Totally random. This video is why no problem can seem rude. Now, is that JJ's home turf? Is that Ireland or the UK in that image? Is it the UK? I'm sorry. It's gotta be. But it has the American flag on it. Yeah, personally, it depends on the context, but I don't like when a waitress or waiter says no problem if I order a Sprite. What am I saying? I don't order Sprites at restaurants. I order root beer or Coke. I say, I'd just like a Coke, please. And they say, yeah, no problem. And it's like, well, yeah, you're doing your job. There was never any doubt about whether requesting a soda and paying for it was going to bring up a problem. Now, Vector Sater's interesting. Says, Javid says that guy, Tom Scott, is British, so that would make sense. So yeah, I've not watched the video yet, but I'm curious as to how that's going to break down by country. Now, what Vector said was, you assume it's politically incorrect to say, long time no see. Now, that would be news to me. What is controversial about not seeing a pal for a while, and when you see him again, you say, long time no see. Javid uses no problem a lot. Are you a waiter, though? It's all context, though. Like, I think there are times when saying no problem is appropriate. Huh. Okay, I didn't know about this. Vector cites the fact that the broken English of long time no see is, offensive to Asian speakers. Yeah, I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head, but, like, I feel like there are numerous expressions, like, when you say clean house, I'm gonna clean house tonight. Like, that's not that's also missing certain, it should be clean the house. So yeah, I've been using long time no see, blissfully unaware. Alright, Javid says, you're not a waiter, but you usually say it after someone thanks you for something. Yes, but there are lots of things that it makes sense to say no problem. Like you're gonna pick up your pal from the airport. Son of a monkey wrench. Do I have to go in here? Yeah. And hey, what's up, Ghost Nerd? Ghost Nerd, sorry I didn't see your chat until now. You saw no problem a lot, more like no probs. Yeah, like sometimes at my day job, if I ask my manager a simple question, get an answer. Say thank you for the answer, and they say no worries. It's like, why are you bringing the potential for worrying into this? You're my manager. It's your job to answer my questions. I would actually be worried about the fact that you think worry is something you needed to... No worries. Don't worry, Alex. It's not a problem that you asked me a question. Third Bruno wants to know what killed me, and I already forgot, because I have streamer brain. Yeah, now Third Bruno says, as Sonic says when he gets the bronze medal in Secret Rings, no problem. So that seems to make a bit more sense. That makes more sense, because it's like... what was it? Like, no problem. He's acknowledging, like, yeah, I didn't get the gold medal, but no problem. I'm at least satisfied with this performance overall. Third Bruno sees what I mean now. Yeah, I would say, Elmarian, you don't need to ask. And I actually recommend that people don't ask, because sometimes some of the bad faith behaviorites will see someone like you ask, what's it called? Someone will ask, I noticed the song request hasn't been scooped up. Can I get it? And then a bad behaviorite will seize that opportunity and just scoop it up. And it's like, you're seriously going to do that? After Elmarian asked in a good faith capacity, just checking in case. I guess the idea is it's just a courtesy measure, in case someone else wanted to get it. But yeah, It's a free-for-all. First come, first serve. Do, 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 do. Vector Satyr totally would have scooped it if you had the points. I can think of one person who did that in the past. Just grilling them. I look forward to Elmarian's request, though, because it's not that far off. Now, I see JJ has been at the lava level for a while, so that means I can come back, right? Sam... Okay, so Sam says that, if I understand correctly, assuming JJ wins the race, which you can't necessarily assume that, but it is more likely than not. Upon earning his winnings, then Sam would have enough for a song request. He's on the cusp, but not quite there. Do, do, do. Come down, Eggy. Can I actually lure him down? Yeah, so you let him go over your head, and that's what lowers him down. Wow, Super Rayman has enough in his coffers to have 3 VGM requests. Yeah, Vector Satyr says, you figured it's all in good fun, but you're trying to be more courteous. Yeah, it's not the end. Technically, it's allowed. Technically, it's allowed, so that's kind of why I encourage anyone with an interest in getting the request. Yeah. There's, like, let me put it this way. There is, like, 0% of the time, there's literally never a case where it's like, someone was like, oh no, I was supposed to get it. How could you just steal it without asking? Like that, it's just whoever gets it. Full stop. I'm in the market for a fire shield. Especially now that my burbs are getting away. Oh, I can't believe Ghost of Burb missed the burb stream. It's all about burbs today. Escorting the burbs to the end. Alright, looks like JJ won, finally. And you're saying it was a confusing level. Now, I have often struggled with this level on streams. And now you have, too. Nice. JJ has actually never beaten that boss before. So congrats on your first. Alright, what's devious about this level is the certified flames. Because, yeah, see that? You gotta pay attention and make sure you get your sound effects audible, because there are times where you don't hit the fire, but the fire catches one of your birds. And if you don't notice it, it can be bad news, because you're walking around for a while, you're short a bird. Lots of highly deserved congrats for JJ. Well done, JJ. You totally kicked my ass, and that's saying something, since you said you have not really practiced this game at all. And I at least have a handful of streams under my belt with this game, at least in the past couple years, collectively. Is this gonna get me a, Shield of Him? Now, since Third Bruno has now officially lost this prediction, now he can only afford 2 song requests instead of 3. Tragedy. but we'll help you work through it. Hey, at least you got the tier 3 sub. Because what did we say? That gets a 2x multiplier for all, passively received points. What the hell's the point of this? I don't remember this. What's the point? There's nowhere to go. There's got to be some purpose to this. Oh, can I jump across to tails? Did I even jump? Third Bruno suggests maybe it's just a vantage point. Yeah, strange. So you can see tails up there. Something to aspire to. So is this a dead end? Oh no, I can go down here. Such a funny generic enemy, flapping its wings so methodically. And Third Bruno says, possibly a way to jump a life? Alright, what else is in my backlog? This. Will Metroid Prime 4 break the curse? This one is a lot more recent. But now that JJ has finished his run, let me just ask JJ. Do you think there is a Metroid curse? And do you think what's going to happen with Prime 4 in regard to that? Yeah, Eblo says, what curse? The curse of being awesome? I guess the curse of mediocre sales and erratic release schedules. Hey. This is an area. Sam spies Game Explain. Is it Triss playing Shin Megami Tensei 2? Because that's my prediction. I bet 5 channel points. Vector Sater says, the curse of Other M. Ooh, I love Other M. Other M ended the Metroid curse. Ever since then, what have we gotten? Metroid Dread. I rest my case. JJ figures that Game Explain is probably referring to sales. Metroid has never been a big seller or very popular. Ori and the Blind Something is actually technically the bestest-selling search action game ever. And I said search action to troll you guys. What JJ said was Metroidvania. Eblo explains that Metroid Dread the Hedgehog broke the curse of not being able to touch Metroid 1 or Prime 1. I guess I didn't realize. Wow, look at the flames on Sonic. It's not flames, it's just the typical Acme dust that gets kicked up when he's spin dashing. Cool. But yeah, Eblo feels, as do I, that Metroid Prime 4 it has a chance of doing... I mean, we know for a fact that the Nintendo Switch install base is rather dynamite. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, so when Sam was saying I spied Game Explain, it was because, well, I put a thumbnail of theirs on screen literally right now during the sentence. It's still there during the sentence, I mean. Now, Sam sent JJ a Metroid remix. Is that a remix that you made, Sam? And if so, do you have 1 million YouTube subscribers for your remixes? Although, because Metroid is not as popular... Oh, God. Metroid is not as popular, so there's not as much of an install base to get new subscribers for a Metroid remix channel. So you have your work cut out for you. Okay, Sam says it was a VGM request. But there's no remixes in VGM requests. Was it a remix of a song from an official Metroid OST? I love running on this lava. Do-do-do-do-do. And then your sins come all back to haunt you. You must confront all of the nasty things you did, you know, in the war against Eggman. It brought out the worst in everyone. Have you played Sonic Forces? Shadow Ops says, you can act 2? Yeah, I'm in Act 2. Can you believe? What, you thought that I was going to crash and burn in Act 1? Is this just another, shield? Alright, I'll keep that on reserve. Almarian says, my burbs are on fire. Look at my burbs. They got their little fire shield. Absolutely adorable. Is this a dead end? You're like walking up a mountain. All of your sins and memories are all flooding back. You have to confront them. JJ explains this. You do react things on your channel, but for everything, not just music. And Sam sent a Metroid orchestral remix and an unused Hat in Time song. That was ripping off Spider-Man by the Ramones. Huh, I'm gonna have to look up both of those. Because I investigate song rip-offs, let me tell you. Where's my last flick? You know, for Volcano Valley, this is going great. But I just jinxed it. Get ready for the next taunt fodder. Here we go. Oh, rings I haven't gotten. That's promising. Here's the Emily. He dead. He's just a green burb now. I'm the man. Let's get out of here. Vector Sater says Sonic forces everyone to fist bump. The game. Ultimate. Because Sonic Forces Remaster is bound to be next, right? Oh yeah, I can remove JJ's feed now. Well done, JJ. You won the whole thing. And some people are going to win points due to JJ's gaming acumen. Which is enough to commemorate our next bit. What else is in my backlog? This. I realized that I had a documentary on the topic of furries, which I think is what Polar Wildcat alluded to. Yeah, I hear someone says, you know, I'm a furry, and I want to know exactly what that entails. Because it's a knowledge gap for me. I only know a little. That channel has some pretty great documentaries on it. What is it called? Down the Rabbit Hole? JJ says you stopped playing because you'd never seen this level before. Okay, you're saying you finally beat a childhood curse? Oh, because as a kid... Uh-oh. Oh, nice, the burb fell off the edge. But yeah, if... Alright, Vector Sater says, I might want to ask an adult off-stream. But that's the thing, I would like to think that there's an element to it that is not taboo, because Polar Wildcat was just talking about the convention where they raised $100,000. And that's kind of also why I'm interested in it. I want to learn, like, even if there are some, you know, unfortunate sides of the community, I want to know about the good part of the community, you know what I mean? Hashtag not all furries. Boom, 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 boom. Do I have all my burbs? I sure do, and they got fire shields. This is going much better than my average excursion through this volcano hell. Third Bruno totally gets it, and he also gets the next video in my backlog, the Matt Pat controversy. Now, there's been more than one, but I think one of the controversies, that one I think is the Heartbound thing, about misleading thumbnails and whatnot. But there's also the fan art. There was some ongoing controversies where, you know, people were finding fan arts show up in Matt Pat's videos. And he eventually made a video addressing the topic head on, which is just the problem that sometimes it can be difficult to distinguish fan art from the real thing, and sometimes you encounter it online. It's not attributed to a fan art creator, so people just assume that it's legit and part of the game. I think even Scott Cawthon himself got in a micro trouble for posting a teaser that had fan art in it. JJ's looking to hear about the good, because the first thing JJ has to swing away when you tell people you're a Sonic fan. What, you find that, is that to say, JJ, that when you tell people that you're a Sonic fan, they assume it's a furry thing? Alright, Polar Wildcat Studios has the explanation. Furries are basically fans of anthropomorphic animal characters, like in movies, TV, video games, or... Alright, so being a furry just means that you enjoy fictional characters that are animals, that are anthropomorphic. You know, they can do math, speak language, they're like us. So if you go to a furry convention, that just means that you appreciate animal characters. Does it not necessarily mean that you're gonna, have a zebra suit or whatever? Yeah, Vector Sater says they tend to be associated with people who wear fursuits and visit conventions. That's more of what my mind would go to first, based on just little tidbits I've heard over the years. Alright, I am not going to the exits down here. Vector Sater says, and ... other things. Like what, animal crackers? We like to have fun around here. This is Dead End the Hedgehog. Now, Elmarian says, in Argentina, it means the same, but with a definitely spicy connotation. Well, I'll see you all at the 18+ channel of the Discord right after this stream, so we can hash out all the details. I'm just kidding, man. There isn't even an 18+ subsection of my Discord server. JJ, when JJ hears the word, you see Netflix posters. Is there a Netflix show about the furry culture? Because maybe I'll have to watch that to my watch later. Now that I got Netflix back, even though I have Netflix back, can you believe that I've not gone out of my way to watch the remainder of Sonic Prime? Yeah. What a disappointment. JJ says don't. Don't watch the furry show on YouTube. Not YouTube. Did I backtrack? I'm so mad. This is the beginning of the level, isn't it? I had one job. Exit the level. Should I just stop? I'm mad. But what's the last thing in my backlog? Alright, so why would I show this? The answer is obvious, because it's episode 69. Isn't that hilarious? No, I think that's Robin Williams in the thumbnail. However, that's not the reason why that episode of the Rosie O'Donnell program is in my watch later. The reason why that's in my watch later is because word through the grapevine is that that episode has a guest appearance by Ryan Drummond himself, and so you can see that's 1999, so that was in the promotion cycle for Sonic Adventure 1. So I think he went on the show. I'm not sure if he wore a Sonic, suit cosplay getup or not, but I think he does the voice. So eventually I'm gonna watch that Ryan Drummond segment on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and then I will have achieved peak familiarity with pop culture. Where the hell is the exit? I'm getting fed up with this lev. That's how cool kids say level. The sun dies, and then your bee stings, and then your Polar Wildcat Studios became a furry after first seeing this mascot for a minor league hockey team back in 2000, and the rest is history. Said mascot became the inspiration behind your fursona. You know, furry persona. It's a cool origin story. So yeah, Ryan Drummond on the Rosie O'Donnell program. And now I'm gonna take a final bow with this boss. Oh, I don't have rings. This is a revolutionary new technique that I invented as we speak. Don't get just one hit per pipe. You can, through the act of jumping, avoid the flame attacks. That's kind of amazing what I just did. Well, I want to salute JJ for a decisive victory against Mr. Yard. Let's see who won big and who lost big. Alright, not surprisingly, the majority was on JJ, and Sam, having bet 6k points, is the biggest winner. Eblo, I'm sorry for your loss of channel points. Both Eblo and the third Bruno bet about $1,000. But yeah, Javid and Elmarian bet 3k. Very cool, very cool. Bravo, JJ. Well, you know what time it is, everybody. It's time for a song request from the musical mind of Elmarian. Oh, what a great song Elmarian picked. Some of you are going to recognize this, I'm sure. Third Bruno says, you can't do that in Sonic Superstars. You can say that again. Much like the boss is going to do whatever it just did again and again and again. Sam is now sitting pretty at 7.6k points. Is that... I thought, Sam, you said you were going to have enough points for a request come the end of the wager. What happened? This is what? Gene Gadget? Gene Puppet Panic Gadget? I don't know. Are you gonna be my girl? I can see you were with me, but you were with another man. Nice. I got a comment that says, congrats. Your uploads are so thoroughly fun to watch. Yes. Dude, there have been such amazing, really just life-affirming comments coming in the past few days. I'm just really happy about that. I'm feeling the love from people discovering the channel. Still, there are new folks discovering the channel. Okay? So... Alright, we're gonna bring up today's song request in like less than 60... I'm typing it in right now. I'm so happy. So let's head back to the zone of all zones. Welcome back to Angel Island, team. Alright, here comes the request. I think people are gonna recognize this. It's a damn good one. That syncopated boom. Come on, there's people who know this. Turn it up a little. Raise the roof. Super Rayman's got it. The name of the song is indeed Outrider Crisis. Outrider Crisis from Super Hang On. But the last question is, which version? Listen to the music closely and figure out which version of the game this is. Omarion used to play this game with your brother back in the day when you were kids. Ah, the memories. Yes, so Super Rayman has it. This is indeed the arcade version, which I probably didn't even necessarily realize there was an arcade version. So, let's pull up some footage from that very version. And some of you may already know that the video I did on Alex Yard Adventure, entitled Visual Radio, has this. This is one of the 5. It's that good. And it's got this great solo. I transcribed this whole solo. It was insanity. This modulation.
Give your kitten a fancy first.
Today's footage is, of course, courtesy of AL82 Retro Gaming Long Plays, which is a channel I've used time and again for the game retrospectives, the stream retrospectives, you know. So here comes the YouTube window, and here comes the attribution. Not that you care, it's just me announcing behind-the-scenes details. Make sure the motorcycle's not covered, and we've arrived. Here we are. Sam has a shout-out for Excite Bike. I don't think I've ever played I've certainly been aware of them, but never played? Question mark. Did they make an Excite Bike 64? Or maybe did they start it but cancel it? Nice. Glad to hear that Super Rayman grew up with the Genesis version, thanks to a Genesis 6-pack. Now, a Genesis 6-pack, is that one of those plug-and-play things, like kind of like a Genesis Mini that comes with you just plug it in and play right in the thing? Dr. Sater likes the original a little less, because you like remixes and performances of this song. Okay, so Sam is wondering what... So no, this game, Sam, is Super Hang-On. Super Hang-On, which is a Sega racing game. Oh, okay. Super Rayman says it was a compilation cart that had 6 games on it. No, JJ says it's the 6-pack that you develop from sitting forward to control the volume on the base model. I figured it was something like that. Polar Wildcat adds, the 6-pack is 6 games in 1 cartridge. Like Super Hang-On was one of them. That's cool. I wonder, like, how were they able to do that? Were they smallish games in terms of how many gigabytes, storage space it took up? Or was it like a particularly bigger cartridge, JJ's relaying the YouTube bit to here on Twitch. I honestly do like the original too. I like how it sounds on Genesis. Alright, yeah. Polar Wildcat says that they were pretty small games overall, so they could fit without having to use a jumbo cartridge. Do you think they were actually... Remember when... Before they split Sonic 3 in 2, become Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they were planning to release it all as one game. So if they were going to release all of Sonic 3 and Knuckles on one cartridge, it would have to be, a more expensive cartridge that would have a higher price at the store, Super Rayman has the full lineup of games in that 6-pack. Sonic 1, Super Hang-On, Revenge of Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage 1, and Columns. That's a damn good selection. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting it to have 4 toss-away games. Wow, look at this diverse crowd. Now, Marian also likes Winning Run. My other hot jam is... I think it's called Hard Road. It's like Do-do-do-do-do-do. Such a good song. Wow, so I guess Sonic 1 is a small game in terms of how many micro gigabytes it is. But yeah, Super Rayman says all 6 games were made by Sega themselves. So Columns was made by Sega. I guess I didn't realize that. Can we get I Can't Do for confirmation? I'm just kidding, man. The Crusader's only ever played... No, you have not played Streets of Rage 1, only the sequels. Yeah, I played a little bit of each. 1, 2, and 3, and I actually own 4. I could stream Streets of Rage 4 at times. Alright, Koyao confirmed. Columns is a Sega IP, and I guess I didn't make the connection that Columns is Sega, because although there is at least one Columns level in Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart, right, the fact that it's in SRB 2 Kart is not in itself indication that it's Sega. Because, I mean, they got Shovel Knight levels in Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart, and even Rayman. Koyao says, shame that I'm not playing Grist tonight. It's got a nice sale going. Yeah, did I see that Grist is 80% off? Grist on Steam. Yeah, 80% off. Let's see what the current list price is. $2.99. And that's only going for another 18 hours. So it's kind of funny. Grist is a very rare example of me, Alex Yard, having a game in a backlog. Like, it is so... It's very rare that I will buy a game and then not play it, and it's in my backlog for a while. I suppose that happens to people largely because, you know, you see a good sale, it's a game that was on your radar, you'd love to play it, you're like, let me grab it now so that I can play it when it's a good opportunity, because the price is limited. But then, so Gris, I keep pronouncing it Gris, I think it's Grease. Gris was, it's kind of funny. So, the last job that I had in medical coding, before I left the industry to instead hang out with all of you guys, it's one of the best choices I ever made. Funnily enough, at that job that I had in the industry of medical coding, it was a pretty big company, and basically there was a Discord server. It was using, like, Microsoft Teams or something like, but it was like an online chat, and it almost kind of had forums, basically, with different channels, much like Discord. So there was a video game channel, and that was how I learned about Gris. Somehow the topic of platformers came up, and someone was describing what it was. That sounds like right up, and yeah, there was a guy that heard what my gaming tastes are and is like, you'd like this here Gris. Sam's got the shout out for Sonic Colors Ultimate on sale for $12. And it's on Steam at that. Yeah, JJ says he has games come into his backlog at times. For example, Ace Attorney 4, 5, and 6 have been in JJ's backlog for ages. To have that many games in your backlog takes ages. Vector Sader's got a shout out. And before I say that, I'll say, what's up, EB Boy? Sorry if I missed your chat. Yes, Transformed was on the schedule. Vector had given a shout out to Streets of Rage Remake. Maybe even a co-op of it one day. I don't know. If it's an unofficial remake, my business manager wants me to practice safe sex with mods and downloads and this and that. It's up to him. EB Boy says, talk about bad financial decisions with video games. EB Boy says, yeah, all the time. it's hard not wanting to buy when you see a good price. Because prices fluctuate often, and you may not see it again at that price. I have to wonder if Celeste is still on sale for like $2. Save 90% on Celeste. It is still $2 because it's usually $20. I love this solo right here. And then that part, that alternate rhythm shortly. This is like a progressive rock song in places. I love it. Koyao says it is, but you don't know if you should get it. And yeah, sorry, EB Boy. You had asked what this is, and yeah, this is indeed Super Hang-On. Specifically, this is the arcade version that we're seeing and hearing. Yeah, JJ, much like me, does recommend picking up Celeste. Koyao says if it's like really, really, really hard, then I don't know. So what's great about Celeste's difficulty level is, sure, it's very hard on one level, and I don't mean to use the word level like a stage in a game. I mean, the thing that doesn't make Celeste like a roadblock pull your hair out with frustration is that when you get to a new screen, that's where you respawn. So when you die, it only sends you back to the beginning of that screen. So you're not having to replay a whole bunch of stuff over and over and over again. The game only ever asks you to tackle, this screen at once. So that's why, alright, Vector says, overrated trash. But then Vector Sager says, I kid. But, no, it's totally fine. I would be very curious to hear why Celeste did not win you over. Interesting, I didn't know. JJ is saying that it does have accessibility options to let you enjoy the game, but JJ recommends climbing that mountain. But yeah, Vector Sater says he's a total hipster about modern platformers. Yeah, and Vector doesn't like Sonic GT, so keep that in mind. As much as me. I like it a lot. Wacko Dude is back in the house. You're in time for the game's done quick peek that we're going to take. Interesting. EB Boy says there's some component of some component of indie games that are missing that you can't quite place your finger on. I think the main thing that is missing from indie games is physical items as a pre-order bonus. I'm just kidding it. Vector says, I heard that, Mr. Yard. What's that, the Sonic GT bit? It's a good game. It's free. It's the future of Sonic. Yes, and JJ says, it comes with the most spectacular dynamic soundtrack you've ever heard, and that is included in the current sale price of $2. Just within the game, it's not a standalone soundtrack bonus. But yeah, JJ's saying it's his game of the year. And a lot of good games came out in 2024. I'm just kidding. Abandon that bit, but it's a good game. Wacko Dude's back in the house. I think I already said that. Do you like my room, Wacko Dude? Doesn't it look like an inviting place to just shoot the poop? Oh, that syncopated. So I think there's an arcade mode that's maybe what we're looking at right now, where it's one continuous race. You finish one section. It's just now you're in the aquatic level, whatever. And you survive as long as you can, I think. Alright, Edie Boy says, you think it's something that you don't get with a full team to curb ambition and shut down ideas that have no right to be in a final product? So I don't fully get that. Edie Boy, are you basically saying that indie game dev teams get too ambitious and they don't work within their mains? Bernie's Break Breaker. Omarion celebrates this song as a party for drummers. Hell yeah. You got a drum cover on the way? Alright, Wacko Dude gives my Cool Kids Hangout room, a respectable 9 out of 10. What would get it to a 10 out of 10? Shadow poster in the background. Year of Shadow. Omarion likes that idea there. Yeah, Koya is vibing with my pitch for an aquatic level of Super Hang-On. It's like, it's kind of like in Bioshock 1, where everything is deep under the ocean. Evie Boy says, there's some element of raw game design that you can feel, like a layer of polish or paint that isn't there, it's hard to explain. So, here's a question. Which games gave you that impression? Because, bro, have you seen the graphics in Cuphead? Cuphead's an indie game. Hector Sater maybe hasn't heard a strictly drum cover of this. Maybe he's gonna look to see if 8-Bit Drummer has one. Dun, dun, bum, bum. Dude it. So many good parts. Bum, bum. Another good part. Well, how many minutes have we listened to this song? 18! Good deal, considering you're only guaranteed 10 minutes. So I'm gonna take a quick check-in with my 7 pets of various species. None of them are anthropomorphic, though. I'm trying to train them, but it's a long road to becoming anthropomorphic animals. Be back for some peeks at Games Done Quick. And also, in the meantime, feel free to suggest a certain thing you saw in Games Done Quick recently that will be interesting and relevant for us. Perfect timing, the race ended. Hector Sater has this to say about modern platformers. They bore him because they focus too much on a single level brutal challenges instead of longer, more fluid level design. It's like if you picked up Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3, but it's only a marathon of the bonus stages. That's interesting. I'm trying to think of like, what's it called? Wait, JJ is saying Portal was made by a small indie team? Wasn't that made by Valve? Yeah, I'm trying, based on what Vector said, I'm trying to think about, like, what modern platformers, like Gris is a modern platformer, but I don't know if I've ever picked up all that many modern platformers. I'd have to think about it. Huh, so JJ says that Portal was made by a small student team and Valve picked, I can't believe I didn't know that, Valve picked it up. Wacko Dude is specifically looking for me to get a Shadow the Hedgehog GameCube box art poster. Evie Boyd said Cuphead has nice graphics. Big indie games get big because you believe they get the closest to robustness, but even Cuphead personally feels a bit lacking in content. That's an opinion you can have. My opinion is that Cuphead is bursting with an unbelievable amount of stuff. And you're saying it only gets filled with the DLC. That's interesting. JJ is teasing through, not teasing like in a bad way, but like teasing out the details of the implications of sweeping statements about indie devs. Alright. So let me go ahead and open up the games done quick. Love that part. Alternate rhythm. It's like I'm at a Fish concert. Fish heads. Talking about that. Syncopated goodness. Ooh, I got 2 notifications. Someone said on the Spyro video, an extra version of the same video. You're so awesome. Yeah, because it would be the 2 versions, including the original actual vanilla soundtrack and then the reignited one. Yeah, Vector says indie is a contentious term. Are the devs of Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity Original Sin indie? Yeah, and I think that was kind of a point of controversy even in the this past year's Game Awards, right? Because all the games that were nominated for Best Indie Game, like you look at the studio and it's like, really? We're calling this indie? Alright, so why don't I show you what we have? Because there's a whole lot of options. Like that. Wow, there's a Baldur's Gate 3 speedrun. You know, some of these games, it's funny to think about speedrunning them. Come on, let's take a look at what we got. And I'll put on different music. Wow, someone's speedrunning the Elden Ring DLC? That's awesome. Sam says, can you get me both DLCs of A Hat in Time? Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about, donating it to me, gifting it to me on Steam, I would happily accept. EB Boy's elaborating on his thoughts. Wow, Twilight Princess, 3 hours. Let's at least see a Sonic. I know for a fact I've seen a Sonic 3 speedrun show up in my recommended. Oh, Sonic. Sonic Saves the World. Is this a famous fan game ROM hack or something? Alright, Sam says yes. Yeah, I would totally, I would happily accept that, and thank you. Ah, look at little Sonic. Oops. Attribution. Oh, nice. Vector pointed that out last week. Oh no, Vector. Come on, get to the gameplay. So is this like a hard Kaizo game? I like that Yoshi hat. This is a big crowd. Look at, geez, is this at a convention or something that they do this? EB Boy lost steam with Cuphead after World 2. I just wanted to peek at what this even was. It's a Kaizo Sonic Mario. Oh, come on. There's a Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I know I saw it. You know, they could do a much better game with these thumbnails. Let me just search the damn stuff. Oh, at first I thought those were emeralds. But they are Legend of Zelda time stones, in fact. Vector Sater says, it's Summer Games done quick, Alex. One of the biggest gaming charity events of the year. Oh, am I on the wrong channel? Is Summer Games Done Quick a separate account? Alright, why don't I search for Summer Games Done Quick? I think this is it. I'm just baffled because I got a Sonic 3 and Knuckles run in my feed, and it was like, it said 2 days ago or what, it was new. So I'm just going to open a ton of these. Oh, I saw Sonic CD. Dude, Pimp Ouija has a run? You'll have to watch that at some point. That's pretty cool. My man. Now where's the Sonic 3 and Knuckles? There's a whole bunch of Sonic all at once. That's cool. Ooh, Sonic Mania speedrun. Alright, so they grouped all the Sonic. Alright.
Maya knows how quality care can bring out a smile. Good thing Aspen Dental offers affordable, complete care all in one place with 20% off treatment plans for everyone, loving our patients unconditionally. Another way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Oh, this is 3 different screens? No, I don't want that. Yeah, Vector thinks that it's a Tails run. There's also an SRB2 kart run. Great music, this too. Wow, a Sonic Blast speedrun. Alright, we got Sonic 2. Magical Sound Shower. Alright, I really need to pick one of these very soon. Sonic Chaos. Let me just search for the sound. Oh yeah, I think you were absolutely right. Vector, sorry. Oh, awesome. It has special stages. The reason me all here skips special stages. So I would imagine they got all... Wait, what happened? Tails Act 2. Why did it go back to the title screen? Let's see what happened. Is this... Anyone know why? I'm sure this was intentional. Is it... I don't know. I don't know what the reason could be for quitting out of the game and then going back in. Was it like a certain stunt that he missed and it's a one-try thing? This guy looks like a younger Gabe Newell. Speaking of Steam Portal... Need to see an invincibility run. Yeah, this is glitches. Wacko Dude wants to see the Shadow the Hedgehog one. How many people I could sell on that. Yeah, so what I want to do, this is not going to be a long segment. I want to peek at just sample a few. And maybe we're almost done. I'm not too enthralled by this part because it's so much glitches. Let's see how long he goes in Mamblegarden before glitch. Yeah, so interesting. JJ says this is why JJ doesn't want to be a speedrunner, because nobody cares about glitchless, and you don't find glitches fun. And I don't either. It's really... I wish people understood that using glitches in a video game damages the value of it, the engagement of it. I've said it before, but it's like using a ladder to do a slam dunk. So now you guys are going to perfect the best way to use a ladder to do a slam dunk. No, I want to see people jumping and spinning in the air, doing Michael Jordan slam dunks. Koyao says this is a based Tails run. Interesting. Vector says he tried to do the swag Blue Spheres glitches, but he messes up and has to lean on backup strats. JJ explains it as optimizing the fun out of games. You don't even like pause buffering. Me neither. Just say no. Speedrunners don't call it an exploit, but pausing isn't a game mechanic, it's an engine feature. Yes, pausing is for stopping the game, not for playing it. such a big element of what a video game is reaction time. And when you freely use pause buffering, you are totally, right? You are using a ladder to do a slam dunk. You're removing an entire layer of meaningful challenge and participation. You know, and it's so funny to think about a game like Mega Man 2. I happen to know, I think maybe when you pause, all the enemies and your player, Mega Man, disappears, and then you can still see the area, I think. But there's one level where the screen just goes black. And I assume that's because it's the level where you have to hustle your ass down, down, down because the lasers come out of the wall. And I guess they didn't want you pausing and strategizing specifically in that level. So that's an interesting, kind of... Why wouldn't they do that for all levels? What's different about the laser level that they would just make the screen go black? I'm gonna put on Super Hang-On Hard Road Genesis version. I love this song too, though. Alright, in the meantime, let's find another speed run. What else? Sonic Robo Blast, Project 06. Metroid Fusion. Down here. Sonic Adventure, that probably has glitches. Ooh, Triple Trouble 16. That's cool. I bet Noah Copeland is thrilled to see this get the spotlight. Alright, so this guy's just doing it from his house. Vector says, Donkey Kong Country 2 runs remain hype as flour for you because it's mostly good performance and only partially glitches, especially 100% runs. I'm glad to hear that, and it's such a shame that it's the factors that determine whether a game is going to just be leaning on Glitch Fest versus a more genuine playthrough. It depends on factors that arbitrary factors. You are designing an entire culture and economy around emergent, unplanned, arbitrary aspects. Evie Boy agrees with kind of what I'm saying. There's a whole different economy with glitches, but you prefer the mastery within walls of performance. Wacko Dude, what's your opinion on pause buffering? Pausing on a frequent basis to, you play in a Sonic game, you hit pause so you can see exactly where you are and how much time you have so that you can unpause and finish whatever difficult maneuver you're doing. Oh, this is Triple Trouble OG. But it was 16 in the thumbnail, wasn't it? At least watch one act of this. Act 3, is this just the boss? I love Tails in this game. It looks great when he crouches down. Spin dash. Now I would assume this guy is just going to bounce up and down 4 times in the spring. I don't know if I've ever done that. Wait, you're allowed to die in games done quick? Here I am assuming that people who get on games done quick are so elite and perfect at the game that the idea of them dying just wouldn't even be a thing. Interesting. Wacko Dude says, your opinion on pause buffering depends on the game. You're saying in Genesis, it's fine, but not Origins? Interesting. What's the difference? Alright, keep getting a couple more. Yeah, it's not going to be super long because I'm going to get right back to work on music theory video right after this stream. Because I lost a little bit of time today. But I can make it back. What about it? Oh no, that's... Oh, Sonic 1 Essence. How about some Mania? I want to see what Mania has. And hey, what's up, Silent Boy? Yeah, it's not 3D Blast anymore. Uh-oh, VTuber. Can do it for a little bit at least. Yeah, Wacko Dude says in Origins there's an overlay. Oh, so you're saying that it's... Origins is bad because it covers it with an overlay? Evie Boy appreciates how much time and effort are put into both styles, though. There goes Tails. Vector Sater had said that some games even incorporate deaths into the run. Like you die on purpose because ultimately it gets you through faster somehow. He's ready for Studiopolis. There's no warp pipe in this game though. Anyone recognize this music? Wacko Dude adds that widescreen helps a lot. Is there a glitch I missed? Tails is already at the boss? Wow, let me see. How did it... Did I already miss a round of the boss? So the boss, this is the start. Oh, did he get 2 hits while coming down? Alright, so you can keep getting hits while it's bouncing around. Alright, that makes sense. Vector Sater forgets what this music is from. Damage boosting. So I guess I thought that damage boosting was... You are... Like, I heard people talk about that in Super Metroid as one of many examples, where it's... You're taking a hit on purpose because, like, you know, the general structure of taking a hit is that it'll kind of knock you away, but you can do it so that taking that hit knocks you forward in the direction that you were going anyway, so it's like a speed boost. You move a little bit faster, intentionally taking a hit, and let the hit help push you forward. Yeah, Koyao says it's using the knockback from a hit to get somewhere, whereas with that boss, I guess I wouldn't have considered it damage boosting because it's more like, I don't know, iframes boosting. But I'm being picky with the semantics. But this music you're hearing is from the Sega Genesis game, The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Koyao says in the La Molana speedruns, people hit themselves with caltrops, so they drop down a ladder instead of slowing or climbing down. Alright, Vector says the word can be used more broadly just to use invulnerability to get past something, not just using knockback. So now you know. Wow, you have to do Puyo Puyo in the speedrun capacity. Now, is this setting up a massive combo? It would appear so. But yeah, you're telling me, Vector Sater, that gamer terms are super loaded. I can barely communicate when I want to talk about gimmicks, fan service, content. Alright, let's sample at least one more. Sonic Generations. Murder of Sonic speedrun. This is Sonic Origins speedrun. Oh, there is a 16-bit. Cool. For Triple Trouble? Alright, but I'm pretty sure that that other video did actually have 16 in the thumbnail. That was confusing. But this seems to be the Noah Copeland legit one. Vector likes how the beginning of Studiopolis references Spring Yard. I guess I didn't catch that, but now I have another reason to play more maintenance. Cutscene. I bet Noah Copeland has watched this 5 times. But yeah, I'll also just kind of mention one more time what we got on the schedule for Friday, which is Gris, Rocket League, and the reason you're all here, Sonic Forces. Yeah, Elmarian took a break from cooking to say, what a game soundtrack. It's got the Elmarian certified chef's kiss. Evie Boy says Rocket League. Definitely. JJ is welcome to play during that session, but no pressure if you want to just kick back during the yard stream. Haven't already played one game today. Wow, did you see how Knuckles was... Wow, does a spin dash into him, and while Fang's pushing him back, he keeps getting more and more hits. Alright, we'll watch one more act, and then I'll see if I'm in the mood to peek at one more. Alright, JJ's gonna play, sounds good. Evie Boy's curious how good we are, since we play frequently. Yeah, I'm adequate with the game. I'm a respectable gold rank. In 2-player anyway. AJ can tell you that I, Alex, am still very much gold level. AJ is a diamond stuck in platinum. Vector had said, Triple Trouble 16 has some game-changing bugs in earlier versions that are incorporated in the speedrun but are patched out or featureized in later versions. What does that mean, featureized? That means it was a glitch, but then they make it a legit thing? Dr. Sater says, if I've seen the speed gates or heard about them, that's what they're called. I guess I haven't seen any, I've never heard of speed gates. So yeah, beautiful sunset. And yeah. Oh look, it's Melakira. Is there like multiple people on a voice call for this? Is that the idea? Baby boy wonders when I'm hopping on Fortnite though. When I turn 12. I'm just kidding, man. I never really played it. I downloaded it and tried to play it, but my internet was bad that day, and so the internet connection, that wasn't Fortnite's fault, that was my internet. But then I was like, maybe I just shouldn't get addicted to this. I got my hands full. Alright, let's do our last peek. Oh, well, let's see if there's any interesting techniques for Knuckles on Knuckles. Wow, can you get hits? Oh, maybe he just... you can take a hit, which will interrupt that attack pattern, so it moves along faster. Okay, because you can... if you intentionally get hit, then you're able to hit Knuckles shortly. Alright, last one. We got Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Riots with Superstars. That's probably going to be a lot of drop. Ooh, Jet Set Radio, Future. But that's a face-off. Alright, it seems like that's where the Sonic ones are kind of concentrated. Riders. Alright, I hope you don't hate me, but I'm gonna pick Sonic Robo Blast 2. Sorry if you don't like this. But this is such a cool game, not graphically, mechanically, in the flow and physics. Wow, look at the animated chaotics. Oh, playing as Espio, wow. I bumped into the fence. Thought you were a good speedrunner. Wow, that sign was 3D. Maybe this is there 3D models as an option? Yeah, this looks like 3D models. That's funny. Oh wow, Espio can climb up walls. In this game, that's kind of awesome. Love the Inkling avatar. Inklings are great. when I first saw the press materials when they announced Splatoon, I'm like, why do I care about these characters? But it was, you have to play the game to understand their deal. And now I'm captivated by the Inklings. These 3D sprites or models are pretty adorable, I gotta say. I'm not usually one for the 3D models, certainly not in Robo Blast 2 part. I just feel alone. I feel like I'm not hanging out with the characters when it's their 3D models. But when I see the 2D models, there's Shadow, there's Sonic. Right here. What is that move? It's like his Shadow Doppelganger goes out and then Espio warps to the Shadow. So yeah, as we wind things down, I want to say thanks so much for hanging out. EB Boy, have yourself a good one. Vector Sader, take care. JJ, talk to you soon. Maybe even tomorrow at our gaming hangout. Interesting. JJ needs that 3D depth to know where your hitbox is. You can't get that from a 2D sprite. Nope. Alright, JJ will be there. I'll see you Friday 3rd. Bruno, have a good one. Serious Sam, talk to you soon. And yes, EB Boy, Transform was the first game of today's stream. If Elmarian can hear me while cooking, have a great night. Silent Boy, and everyone else who's been watching, beyond those who are in chat. I thank you so much for taking a peek at what was happening in the zone. So I'm going to jump right back into work on the music theory video. It's exciting times, let me tell you. JJ's got a scary Metroid Prime 4 adjacent animated emote. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Long live Splatoon. Nice, Sam sent me a Steam request. So what I know what I'm doing right after the stream. What the hell, why not do a throwback Kotaku Goodnight headline? It's been a while. The best deal in gaming keeps getting worse. And that's Xbox Game Pass was pitched as the future. Now it's in a full retreat. Is that because AAA, good games are no longer going to be in games? Oh, and is there a price hike also? Hey, what's up, Nazo the Hedgehog? Unfortunately, the stream is just about to end, but I do stream 3 times a week, so maybe I'll see you at another one. If you're mad about the Acolyte, you haven't been paying attention to Star Wars. Oh, okay, so if you don't like Acolyte, it's your fault? I should expect nothing less from Kotaku.net. Hands on with Astrobot, pure joy. Good night, everybody. EB Boy says the show does not look great. Beware the Acolyte, everybody. I'll see you all on Friday. It's going to be great. And yeah, take care. Have a great night. Thanks as always. See you next time. And then suddenly the stream viewers goes up to 18. That could be a glitch. Sometimes that happens. The number shoots up suddenly. Watch it be true. Now we have 18 people all of a sudden just as we're ending. Yep, see there it goes back down to 13 suddenly. I don't know why that happens. But what I do know is it's time to say goodnight. Bye, SBO. And yes, Marion is saying you wanted to ask about music theory lessons. Yeah. So yeah, reach out by DM on Discord. And we can even figure out a good date and time. Hey, Verdant Orange. Yeah, sorry that I'm wrapping up, but hope you're doing good. And I'll see you all next time. I'll talk to Elmarion soon. Koyao, have yourself a good one. Watch out for the Aculite, everyone. Play Splatoon. Good advice. I can't wait for you to see the music theory videos in the oven. Good God. It's an exciting time. Talk to you soon. Long live Sonic Drift. It's underrated. Someone said, oh, why is it called Sonic Drift if you can't even drift? You can drift. Boy, can you. So much so that if you drift too much, you spin out. So how can you spin out from too much drifting if you can't drift? Think about that. Go to your room and think about it. Call back. Jardin, signing off.